Hi, I'm Milan. I never thought being 7 months pregnant would make me a target. But here we are. My husband Eric and I have been married for 3 years, and this baby girl is everything we've been dreaming of. After 2 miscarriages, I'm finally in the home stretch, and my protective instincts are through the roof. You're glowing today, babe. How's little Emma doing in there? Eric rubbed my belly as we sat at our kitchen counter. Active as ever. Your daughter clearly inherited your inability to sit still. Eric's family always seemed picture perfect from the outside. His dad, Richard, the successful business owner, his mom, Dorothy, the perfect hostess, and his sister, Vanessa. Well, that's where the perfect family image starts to crack. Your sister called again. Wanted to know if we're coming to your parents' anniversary party next weekend. Eric sighed, putting down his coffee. And let me guess, she had something slick to say? Oh, just that I should make sure to wear something forgiving since I'm getting so big. Vanessa has been a thorn in my side since day one. When Eric first introduced me to his family, she smiled to my face while asking if I was after the family money. Her backhanded compliments and not-so-subtle digs have only gotten worse since I got pregnant. I thought pregnant women were supposed to be cute, not look like they swallowed a beach ball. That was last Thanksgiving, right before she accidentally spilled cranberry sauce on my white dress. Dorothy never sees it. That's just Vanessa's sense of humor, dear. She doesn't mean anything by it. But Eric knows better. My sister's always been jealous of anyone who gets attention that she thinks belongs to her. Last month at Uncle Frank's birthday, Vanessa cornered me in the kitchen. I'm surprised you're still coming to family events. Most people would be embarrassed after what happened. What are you talking about? She smiled that fake smile. Oh, nothing. Just something Jessica mentioned about you and that guy from your office. Jessica, Eric's cousin, later told me Vanessa had been spreading rumors that my baby might not be Eric's. She's getting worse, Eric. I don't know if I can handle her at your parents' anniversary party. We're not letting her win. Besides, Mom would be heartbroken if we didn't show. The party is this Saturday, their 35th anniversary. Dorothy has been planning it for months. Everyone will be there, including Uncle Frank, who Vanessa always tries to impress since he's the family patriarch with the deepest pockets. Fine, but promise you won't leave me alone with her. Promise. And if she says anything, we're leaving. If only we knew what was coming. That anniversary party would change everything between our families forever. Saturday arrived too soon. I smoothed down my blue maternity dress as Eric parked in front of his parents' sprawling suburban home, already buzzing with guests. Remember, if Vanessa starts anything, we're out of here. Eric squeezed my hand. I'll be right beside you the whole time. That promise lasted exactly 12 minutes. As soon as we walked in, Dorothy whisked Eric away to help with some crisis in the kitchen, leaving me to navigate the crowded living room alone. Well, look who waddled in. Vanessa appeared at my elbow, champagne glass in hand. Her designer dress probably cost more than our monthly mortgage. Not today, Vanessa. I'm here for your parents. God, you're huge. Are you sure there's just one in there? Or maybe you're just... She made a stuffing motion with her hands. I walked away, finding Jessica by the appetizer table. Give me strength or I'm going to lose it with your cousin. Don't let her get to you. Everyone sees through her act except Aunt Dorothy. The evening dragged on with speeches and toasts. During dinner, Vanessa kept making loud comments about my appetite. Eating for two must be convenient when you've always had portion control issues. After dinner, Uncle Frank asked to feel the baby kick, which sent Vanessa into obvious jealousy mode. As guests mingled in the living room, I headed to the bathroom. On my way back, Vanessa cornered me in the hallway. Having fun playing the pregnant princess? All this attention must be nice after being so ordinary your whole life. Move aside, Vanessa. You know, Eric always wanted someone with class. Someone from our circle, not some basic girl who trapped him with a pregnancy. You're drunk and pathetic. Her face darkened. You think you're so special because you're pregnant? Anyone can get knocked up. What happened next seemed to unfold in slow motion. Vanessa swung her arm, her open palm connecting with my belly with a sharp slap. The shock froze me in place. Oops, she sneered. You're welcome. What the hell is wrong with you? I gasped, cradling my stomach. Eric appeared from nowhere. What happened? Milan, are you okay? Your sister just hit my stomach. Vanessa's face transformed instantly. I was just reaching out to steady her. She's making this up for attention. Richard and Dorothy rushed over. What's going on? She hit my baby! I was shaking now, feeling movement inside that seemed different, more frantic. Don't be ridiculous, Dorothy soothed. Vanessa would never do that. I want to go to the hospital. Now! I gripped Eric's arm. Of course, Eric said, his face pale. Dad, this party is over for us. She's overreacting. Vanessa rolled her eyes. Classic Milan drama. As Eric led me out, I heard Jessica say, I saw what happened, Uncle Richard. Vanessa is lying. The next morning, Dr. Patel checked me thoroughly. Your baby is fine, but your blood pressure is concerning. What happened? After explaining, Dr. Patel frowned. That's assault, Milan. You could press charges. I just want to know my baby is safe. She is, but I'm putting you on modified bed rest. As I was leaving, the receptionist stopped me. Someone's been calling about your records, asking if your pregnancy is legitimate. We shut that down immediately. My blood ran cold. Let me guess. Was her name Vanessa? The receptionist confirmed my suspicions. Vanessa had called 3 times, claiming to be my sister concerned about my fake pregnancy and mental health. That night, I pulled out my laptop while Eric paced our bedroom. This is the last straw. I'm done letting her get away with this. I've been keeping track. I opened a document titled Vanessa's Greatest Hits. Every incident, every comment, every lie for the past 3 years. Eric looked over my shoulder. My God, Milan, there are dozens. And that's just what I remember. I need to be more systematic. I texted Jessica the next morning. Need your help. Vanessa, problem bigger than we thought. We met at a coffee shop away from family territory. She's been telling people I'm faking my pregnancy. She hit my baby. This ends now. Jessica stirred her latte. Count me in. That witch has been terrorizing everyone for years. What's the plan? I need evidence no one can deny. Dorothy will never believe anything bad about her precious daughter without proof. Uncle Richard's birthday dinner is next month. Everyone will be there. I leaned forward. Perfect. But first, we need to document everything she's done. Over the next 2 weeks, Jessica became my spy. She discovered Vanessa had told Uncle Frank I was only with Eric for his inheritance. She'd told my mother-in-law I was secretly eating sushi and drinking wine during my pregnancy. She'd even contacted my former college roommate, fishing for dirt. You won't believe this, Jessica called one evening. I was at the country club with my mom, and Vanessa was there telling people you had fertility treatments, but are passing the baby off as natural conception. Why would that even matter? Because she's insane. Oh, and she's bringing some guy named Trevor to Uncle Richard's birthday. Apparently, he works at your hospital. I nearly dropped the phone. Trevor from billing? The one who got fired for accessing patient records? The pieces fell into place. I ordered voice-activated recorders online that same night. Are you sure about this? Eric asked as I tested the devices. Absolutely. Your sister has been trying to destroy me for 3 years. She physically assaulted our unborn child. I'm done playing nice. The day before Richard's birthday, Jessica helped me plant recorders at strategic points in the house. Richard will sit here. She positioned a device under the dining table. And Vanessa always holds court by this sideboard. Remember, we need her to incriminate herself. Trust me, give her enough rope and she'll hang herself. At the party, I played my part perfectly. Vulnerable, emotional, ready to forgive. I approached Vanessa as she stood with Trevor by the bar. Can we talk? I want to put everything behind us for the baby's sake. Vanessa's smile didn't reach her eyes. Of course, sweetie. I feel terrible about our misunderstanding. I know you'd never hurt the baby on purpose. You're going to be her aunt. Her plastic smile twitched. About that, I've been meaning to ask. Are you absolutely sure about the paternity? I've heard things. I touched my recorder in my pocket. Right on cue. What things? Vanessa leaned closer. Well, Trevor here has seen some interesting medical records. The trap was set. All we needed was Richard's birthday toast to spring it. Richard tapped his glass for the birthday toast. Before I say anything, my daughter Vanessa has prepared something special. Perfect timing. Actually, Dad. Eric stood up. Milan and I have something to share first. I pulled out my phone and connected it to the Bluetooth speakers. Vanessa's voice filled the dining room. Of course I hit her stomach. The attention-seeking cow needed to be taken down a notch. It's not like I hit her hard enough to hurt the brat. Jessica's voice. You admit you deliberately hit a pregnant woman? Please, she's barely even pregnant. Trevor checked her records. There's something fishy about the whole thing. Gasps echoed around the table. Vanessa's face drained of color. There's more, I said quietly, playing the recording from minutes earlier, where she admitted Trevor had accessed my medical records. Dorothy covered her mouth. Vanessa, tell me this isn't true. It's obviously edited. They're framing me. Eric placed a folder on the table. Police report filed the day after Mom and Dad's anniversary party. Medical report from Dr. Patel. Witness statement from Jessica. And a statement from the hospital about unauthorized access to Milan's records. You're choosing her over your own sister? Vanessa shrieked. Richard stood up, his face hard. You assaulted a pregnant woman, your brother's wife, and then tried to cover it up by illegally accessing her medical records? I was protecting our family from this gold digger. Uncle Frank slammed his hand on the table. That's enough. I've sat by watching you torment this poor girl for years. No more. Trevor tried slipping away, but Richard stopped him. You're not going anywhere. The hospital board will hear about this tomorrow. 2 weeks later, Vanessa faced a judge for assault charges, community service, anger management, and a restraining order. Trevor lost his medical license for the privacy violation. The real punishment for Vanessa came socially. Dorothy finally saw her daughter clearly and insisted on therapy. Uncle Frank cut her from his will. Family friends stopped inviting her to events. I still can't believe she did this, Dorothy said during one of her now frequent visits to help prepare the nursery. I was blind for so long. We all see what we want to see in the people we love, I replied, surprisingly free of bitterness. When my water broke 3 weeks later, Dorothy was the one who drove me to the hospital while Eric was stuck in traffic. You're going to be fine, sweetheart. I'm right here. Emma Catherine was born at 6:42 p.m., healthy and perfect. Eric made it just in time. At Emma's christening, the family gathered without Vanessa. She'd moved to Seattle, unable to face the consequences of her actions. To Emma, Uncle Frank raised his glass, and to Milan, who showed more strength and grace than anyone deserved. Richard embraced me. You're the daughter I always wanted. Later, as we took family photos on the church steps, Eric whispered in my ear, was it worth it? All the pain she caused? I looked at our daughter in Dorothy's arms, at Jessica making silly faces at her, at Richard proudly showing her off to friends. Every single second, some people earn their karma. That night, a text arrived from an unknown number. I'm sorry for everything, AV. I deleted it without responding. Some bridges should stay burned. Would you forgive a toxic family member who apologized only after facing severe consequences for their actions? Or was Milan right to delete that final text from Vanessa? Is an apology enough after years of deliberate harm? Or are some bridges better left burned? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this revenge story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more compelling content like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Thanks for watching.